I'm getting money. Welcome to Secure the Bat Week 16. What it do?
What's going on, baby boy? What's going on, fam?
Nothing much, man. I'm just ready to get back at it. You know what it is. I could use a little extra change for the holidays. You know what I'm saying?
You feel me? Your pockets,
So-
my bank account look a little empty. You know what I'm saying? It's
Exactly.
it's a little dry. You know what I'm saying?
Santa needed some help this year. You know what I'm saying? So I had to help him out a little bit. But so we should see if we can secure some bags. You know what I'm saying, and make that deposit come in one time. I do want to welcome Stephanie Washington in the building. What's good?
Okay.
Welcome. Thank you for being here with us. And, we appreciate everybody tuning into this quick show. We like to do all of our picks ahead of the Thursday night football. So that's what we'll be doing. And we'll be making our 3 locks as well. But Strizzy, any disclaimers or anything you want to get out there before we get started and jump right into it?
No, man, I was just going to say, I know it's here at the end of the show. Make sure you get your pick and picks in. I haven't even put mine in yet, so I got to make sure I get mine in after the show. Like, comment, follow, all that fun stuff. Turn notification bells on. I did know this. For some reason, I thought that you couldn't add links to story posts on Instagram. So you had 10,000 followers. But I found I found that you can actually do it before that. So we have to start testing that out. So it'll be easier to just set the link on our story. People can just hit the link. Yeah. So I just found that out. I actually did it for our Tuesday show on my post. So hopefully, it'll bring some people in or whatever. But yeah, man, share it. If I know you guys usually watch it live with us, but if you can, I'd greatly appreciate it. If you go to the YouTube and share the video for us, share it to your Twitter, share it to a couple of friends, whatever the case may be, that always gets our stuff rolling, man. So
absolutely,
closed mouths don't get fed. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get it out there.
Exactly. No, I appreciate that. Bobby in the building as well. He said, "Y'all know I need more money. I'm trying to help you out, Bobby. I know you hit one little round robin this year at least, so that's what's up. We can see if we can get some more going." So that's what it is. Let's go ahead and jump into our week 16. First, we like to recap, you know what I'm saying? We like to do a little bit of table setting. We talk about, an example of the line, the total, the money line, how that kind of works. Obviously the line is how much teams got to win by. Total is both teams' points, whether it goes over or under the number here, this example, 42. And then the money line, that's how much you have to bet to win $100. Or on the plus side, how much a $100 bet will win you. So that's how that works. And then we also have a couple little updates from the front line before we get into this. Saints actually down both of their quarterbacks. Well, technically 3 if you count Jameis Winston, but they're down to the rookie from Notre Dame. He's going to start against the Dolphins Monday night. So that's been impacting the betting lines. The Dolphins are actually a favorite on the road against the Saints, which never happens.
Right.
And then also a couple other things. Dalvin Cook is out for the Vikings.
Yeah,
that's a potentially big impact there. And then also the Pro Bowl rosters were announced. The Colts led with 7 players, so that's what's up. But there were some snubs. I know the Denver Broncos, they're playing pretty solid, but they had no Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
And they said this is the first time since like 1980 that they don't have any Pro Bowlers. So
right. I was actually surprised to see the Colts leading with 7. I mean, don't get me wrong. Like, they've been playing super solid these last couple of weeks.
Right.
I just was like, they started off pretty rough. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was expecting some people to be in there, but I didn't think they were going to be leading away with 7. You know what I mean? So, hats off to them, man. They haven't played well.
No, I agree. They do have some solid, some really solid players, especially the O-line and things like that.
That's true.
I thought it was a little early though for Pro Bowl. Like, I can't remember. I don't know if they normally announce them this early.
I know. I feel like it usually happens until after New Year's. I thought, but
right. Yeah, but we'll see. Maybe with the extra calendar week, you know what I'm saying? They just added it a little bit early. I don't know. But anyway, so those are a little bit of little news things. And then before we get into this, we always want to remind you, it's not actual betting advice. You know what I'm saying? Sure. This is just our little opinions here. Let's recap last week. Strizzy hit it on the Eagles, man. They took care of business for you, even though it took it all the way till Tuesday.
For real.
The Browns too.
That was a close one by 0.5, maybe by 0.5.
Yeah, I know. He barely hung on there. That was crazy, but that's what's up, man. The Browns, they came back though. They definitely made it a game because it was looking ugly early.
They did.
And then the last one was a tough one. Your boys, actually, the Ravens came back and almost nipped Green Bay.
They did. And I would have liked for them to win, but it was close, man, by a single point.
Yeah. No, definitely a close one, but hey, that's a great week. 2 out of 3 bags against the spread. That's really legit. That's kind of what we've been striving for. So great job on that one.
Sure.
Over on my end, the Patriots let me down right away. You know what I'm saying? Started off with that Saturday game.
Yeah.
That was rough. I expected it to be a little bit different, but they almost got it, and then late on, what I'm saying, they kind of broke away.
It was close.
It was close, but the Texans, they did come through for me. They got the outright win against the Jags. I figured, what I'm saying, that they would handle that business, and then the Rams as well.
Yep.
They came through. Even though it was kind of slow going at first, but they did cover the spread for me in the end. So 2 out of 3 bags. I'm saying we'll take that every time.
We getting money.
2 more bags for Strizzy, 2 more bags for me. So bringing our season total to 22 and to 20.
Yep.
We've got this week. So this is week 16. We got 2 more weeks after this. So 3 more weeks to get some bags. And then we'll be doing some type of playoff content as well. But we'll close out the regular season and, what I'm saying, along with the normal calendar. So we'll see how many bags we can get up to in these final 3 weeks.
For sure.
All right, let's start it off. Let's kick it off. Strizzy, let's bring us your first lock.
Yeah, man. So I'm taking the Jets. So this one kind of like, who do I think is going to actually win this game? I think the Jags are pretty much dead set on getting that number 1 pick again. You know what I mean? So I think for the rest of this year, they're going to be kind of calling it, quits. You know what I'm saying? They'll tell everybody that they're not throwing games, but I think they want that number 1 pick again. Yeah. The funny thing is, I'm not really sure who they're going to go after. You know what I mean? I'm looking for some D-line type stuff, the edge rusher, the kid out of Michigan. I think he's like number 1 pick right now. They're talking about something like that. So we'll see, but I'm taking the Jets to win this one. I think they'll come up top.
Yeah, no, I agree with that. Jets are tough too.
Yep. Lions are finally actually playing well. You know what I mean? I know this are the underdogs, the Falcons, but the Falcons still aren't a great team either. And if the Lions can basically just play the way they played the last 2 weeks, you know what I'm saying? I think they can hang in this game. I think they can actually win it too. As long as Jared Goff is playing the way he's played the last couple of weeks, I think they can get this dub.
Yeah, I'm with you. I kind of like this one too because they're just known to stay close in games even if they don't win it.
Exactly.
And that performance last week was top notch for sure.
Exactly. And they're running the ball really well, so I'm with that.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
Last lock.
Steelers here too. I got Steelers at 7.5. A little more than a touchdown. I think the Chiefs win the game, but I think it's going to be a really low-scoring defensive game. Just because the Steelers' offense isn't that great, and the Kansas City they're missing some huge pieces. I think Tyreek Hill might be out. I think Kelsey, as of right now, is also out. Mm-hmm. And you know what I'm saying, you lose your 2 best players on offense, it tends to make things a little bit difficult. You know what I'm saying? So probably a ground and pound type game. Chiefs gotta get that running game going before the playoffs start, anyways. So I kind of like the Steelers at plus 7.5, and they're at home, so I don't think they're going to get blown out at home either.
Got you. Yeah, I like that one. The Steelers have been playing solid ball, but you're right. The offense has been kind of struggling, but they'll hang in there. And the Chiefs, yeah, I mean, last week was an awesome game for them. You know what I'm saying? That was a big win, but without their bullets, they might be a little bit lower scoring this week. Yeah. Bobby says they're coming back with new protocols. And he says also the Steelers are trash. So looks like he's taking the Chiefs with the over too. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. I definitely think the Chiefs will win though, but this may be a little bit closer than it seems.
Me too.
So, all right, we'll see what's up with that. But there, you're locked in with those, and again, going with all underdogs. You know what I'm saying? Taking the points. I like that.
Yeah. They win by 10. They win by 10. All right.
We might have to have a little another side wager on that one. All right. So Bobby going with the alternate spread. All right. Let's get into my locks real quick. I'm starting off right now taking San Francisco tonight. This could be an iffy one. You know what I'm saying? The Titans, sometimes they play really well. But like it's been rough going on offense. Tannehill have been basically doing nothing, and especially against pass rush, they can't run the ball and they can't throw the ball. So San Francisco on the other side, they're well coached, they run the ball well, and their offense is sneaky, you know what I'm saying? Like we talked about with Deebo Samuel. So I think that they win this kind of handily, but at least by 3. I'll take the push at 3, but I think that they'll take care of this game.
I think so too. I saw that they were activating AJ Brown though, but he's been out for a little bit, so I'm kind of curious if he's gonna be on a snap count. Is he ready to go? You know what I mean? So even though he's coming back, who knows what AJ Brown we're gonna get? First game back. I
agree with that. In years past, I would be like more nervous about that, I guess. But unfortunately, he just even when he was in there, it hasn't been like a total difference this time.
Exactly.
So we'll see though. But I'm like, let me just go ahead and start off tonight and get one on the board. This one happening on Christmas Day. This is another one where I'm like, I think so. You know what I'm saying? But how the NFL tends to deceive us. But the Colts run the ball well. the Colts are a physical team, and the Cardinals just coming off that ugly loss to Detroit. It looks like they're kind of down bad, and this is a tough spot for them. That may work in their favor. They may kind of galvanize and come together and try to really put out a big performance for this one, but I just don't see it happening. I see Jonathan Taylor running for like 200 yards,
for real.
touchdowns.
I'm with you. I agree with you on that one too. We talked about this before, and I agree with you on this one.
Yeah, so I'm taking the Colts +1, but it's basically a pick 'em, and that's going to be a tough one. But we'll see. I'm going to go ahead and go out on a little bit of a limb and go with the Colts there. Hopefully they don't spoil, Christmas night. And then lastly, I got to go with my boys, the Dolphins. Actually, so they're a slight underdog at the Saints, but I do think that they're going to handle business. The Dolphins defense plays really well, and the offense is starting to get going a little bit. Had a surprising performance from their running back last week. So I'm taking the Dolphins on this one. This is my squad, and I want to cash in on them at least one more time, before the year's out. So these are my 3 locks. We'll see how they do. But with those being said, we'll go ahead and get into the full week 16 schedule. If you're playing along, let us know who you're feeling in these games. And let's get straight to it. Tonight, we have that San Francisco versus the Titans. I made my pick, but who do you got in this one?
I like San Francisco too. I just don't think that the Titans, lucky for them, they started off really hot when Derrick Henry was, when he was healthy. So they might still be able to slip into the playoffs.
Right.
But they just don't look good on offense right now. And I think San Francisco is playing very good football at the right time. So I'm taking San Francisco.
Yep, I'm with you. Okay. Next up, we have a pair of Christmas Day games. We've got Cleveland at Green Bay starting off first.
I got Green Bay in this one.
Yeah, I got Green Bay as well. Cleveland plays hard. They fight, but odds are kind of stacked against them. And Green Bay is looking like they might be the top team in the league right now.
Right.
So, and then we talked about the Colts at the Cardinals. I'm going with the Colts, but who do you have in this one?
Same. I'm taking the Colts too. I think this is around the time I tweeted this. I was like, the Arizona Cardinals are starting to look like the Arizona Cardinals. You know what I'm saying? And that's unfortunate. You know what I mean? Being from AZ, but I think this might be Cliff's final year. You know what I'm saying? If they don't get too far, they get out first round, this might be it.
And it's crazy. I don't want to agree with you, but I think you're kind of right. And it shows the highs and the lows of the NFL. You know what I'm saying? Starting off and having the best record in the league, you know what I'm saying, to okay, is this the same old story? So we'll find out soon. I know one person that's definitely going to be cheering for them, though, is Grace. What's up, Grace? Welcome to the show. We appreciate you being here with us. But, yeah, I think I don't know. I think she'll probably be going with the Cardinals and cheering them on. So hopefully some Christmas cheer from her might help them out. Let's move on to Bobby says they need this one or they keep free falling. Yeah. So it is going to be a tough one. I think that's going to make for a really great game. So
agreed. If they lose this game, I think they finish 0-3. I think they lose the last 2 as well.
Dang.
I don't want them to go out like that, but they've got 2 pretty tough games to end the season. So 3 games if you're including the Colts game.
Yeah. We'll see. All right, let's move on to Sunday, which we have a bigger slate of games, starting with the morning. Detroit at Atlanta. I'm picking the Falcons, but I almost want to pick Detroit. This is 2 bad teams. You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I know. It's rough, man. Detroit wants to win. They don't want the last pick. I know their coach is really I'm not. He's basically saying we're not taking, and he's one of the coaches I actually believe. You know what I mean? I think he wants to be a good football team. I think he knows they have the pieces to be one. They're just going to put it all together. But you're right. I think Atlanta gets this one. I think Detroit played really well against the Cardinals last week. But I'm taking Atlanta, but it's going to be close. Detroit plays really, really hard.
Yeah. Yeah, they do. So, yeah, we're both on Atlanta in a close one there. Another interesting matchup, Baltimore at Cincinnati.
Yeah, this one really kind of bothers me. I really don't know. Cincinnati murdered Baltimore the last time out. It wasn't even close. They blew them out bad. I think Lamar might be back this week, but I'm still not sure. I haven't checked yet. Oh, man. I'm taking Baltimore just because they lost the first one.
Okay.
And to keep their playoff hopes alive, they have to win this game.
Yeah.
They have to. It's a must win for both these teams, honestly. Both of them have to win this game. But kind of like in Baltimore, man. They played really, really well. But against the Green Bay, but I don't know. I'm choosing Baltimore right now, but don't be surprised if you see Cincinnati on my pick'em league. On my pick'em side.
I feel you. I feel you. Yeah, it's a tough one for me too. I think I'm kind of leaning Cincinnati
Yeah,
only, but I kind of want to do that, like you were saying, kind of go with Baltimore because how bad Cincinnati beat them last time. But
yeah,
I am thinking Cincinnati. I don't know about Lamar either, as Bobby said. But
yeah,
even without Lamar, they do play hard and they do keep these games close somehow, or
yeah,
these games lately. But I just think they've
yeah.
ran out of luck. I just think
Right.
they've been holding it together with tape and and string too long. So
Put some, bubble gum, you know what I'm saying? Paper clips.
right. So I think it kind of falls apart ultimately,
Yeah,
finally this
I'm with
weekend. So
I'm with you. Like I said, man, don't be surprised if my ends up changing, especially if Lamar's not gonna play.
for sure. All right, next up we have the Los Angeles Rams traveling to Minnesota. I'm going with the Rams in this one. I just think they're a better team, even though Minnesota's sneaky good, but
Yeah,
they play down to their competition too much. They can't afford to mess around this week, so I'm going with the Rams.
same. I think the Rams too. I think the Rams and the Cardinals now have the same record, and with the Cardinals finally spiraling a little bit, this is their chance to get the division. You know what I mean? So
Yeah,
I'm taking the Rams too. I think it's close for a little bit, but I think Cousins ends up throwing some type of interception or fumble or something like that towards the end, and the Rams will take advantage. So I'm taking the Rams too.
got you. What about this next one? Buffalo at New England. This is essentially for the division.
Yeah.
Um, I want to. I don't know who to pick in this one really, but I think I'm going with the Patriots only because of like history and because of my love for Bill Belichick. But
Yeah.
I don't know. This is a tough one for me.
Yeah, man, this is definitely gonna, this is gonna kind of show to me like what kind of team Buffalo is, right? When they played in Buffalo, like that was really, really difficult. The wind speeds, it was like
True.
they were trying to throw the ball a little bit to not be so one dimensional, and I think that's what really hurt them. I think that really hurt them. I think in the regular game, like it looked like Buffalo was the better team. It's just
The conditions.
exactly conditions. So like, but now this time this game is actually in New England, so it's rough, man. But I'm with you. I'm feeling going to New England too.
Yeah. All right. So we're both on New England. Bobby says Bill Mafia's got this one. This will be like kind of a little bit of a revenge for them if they can get it, but I just think that's a tough one. Close to call anyways, but going with New England on that one. Um Jacksonville Jaguars at the New York Jets. I'm with you on this one. I'm going with the Jets as well. I think they just play harder and they have more to play for. Um Strizzy, I think that was your
Yeah.
lock too, right?
Mhm.
So both on the Jets for that one. Nothing too surprising. Next up, the New York Giants at the Philadelphia Eagles. I think I'm going with the Eagles on this one. Strizzy, I know if you need to get some water or whatever, are you feeling all right? Or you got a little coughing spell going?
No, I'm
You got a
good,
little
man. I think I inhaled something. I'm like dying over here, but
something happened. Something got you all of a sudden.
yeah, it's like popped in my throat. But I'm with you on this one. I'm taking Philadelphia too. New York looks really, really bad right now on all sides of the ball. The receivers haven't been able to stay in the lineup all year long. And when they finally come back, they literally go back out that same game. Like it's been so bad. So I'm taking Philadelphia as well.
Yeah. It would be funny though if Philly lost this one. They have a path to the playoffs. It would be hilarious if they somehow lost this game, but
For sure.
that might be too much wishful thinking for me.
Real Philly fashion too. Like
Exactly though. That exactly. Um, let's see. Next up, Tampa Bay Bucks at the Carolina Panthers. I know this one's gonna hurt, but I'm going with the Bucks for sure. Um,
it would be nice. Oh yeah, Tampa for sure, dog. This is gonna be a blowout. Tom just got blown out this past what they play Sunday night,
yeah,
in his first blowout in like 15 years. And I never want to play teams like Tampa or Buffalo after a loss like that. Like they just for whatever reason come back and absolutely destroy opponents. We felt that last week after Buffalo lost to the Patriots. We got manhandled. So
right.
yeah, Tampa Bay for sure. That's gonna be like a 20-point win. Watch.
Yeah. No, it is. And even without a lot of the players, because as Bobby was asking who the Bucks have on offense right now, they have you know what I'm saying, some replacement players, you know what I'm saying? They have Le'Veon Bell and all that, but to me, they still have Tom Brady, so they're gonna find a way to score
Yeah,
points on this Carolina team,
yeah.
for sure.
And I
The
think they're
last
bringing back
game,
Antonio Brown too, right?
oh yeah, I think they brought him back.
Yeah, they brought him back too.
So that's legit. The last game of the morning session, Los Angeles Chargers at the Houston Texans. I'm going with the Chargers. I think this will be a little bit of a blowout. They know they're primed for a victory here, but who do you got?
Same. That was a really, really tough game, and Bobby might disagree with me, but I think the Chargers outplayed the Chiefs the other week, but coaching put them in a bad spot, and I think they're angry. Houston played really, really well last week, but I think that's about as good as it gets, and Chargers blow them out.
Yeah, I agree. All right, let's see. Let's keep this moving. Let's go into the afternoon slate of the games. Here we got Chicago at Seattle. I'm going with Seattle at home on this one. I feel like Chicago is like, part of the way there, but they still got a long way to go, and Seattle will kind of take it out on them, the frustration from this year.
Definitely. Agreed.
Pittsburgh at Kansas City. I think we talked about this one. I think we're both on Kansas City.
Oh, yeah, for sure. 100%.
And they're looking good. They're looking primed at the right time of the season for sure, like they have in years past. So we'll see what happens with them. Denver Broncos at Las Vegas Raiders. This is kind of a tough one for me. I want to hear your thoughts on this one.
Yeah, this one's tough too, man. Like the Raiders have been like real low key lately since all the stuff's been happening. Like you just haven't heard anything about them or from them for weeks now. And I think they got a did they win last week? I can't remember if they won last week. They won last week.
Yeah, they won last week.
Yeah,
they beat Cleveland. They were up big and then they lost it and then they kicked.
That's right. That's right. That was that game. That's right. Yeah, you're right. I don't know, man. Denver doesn't necessarily need real quarterback play to win games. You know what I'm saying? So this one's tough, but I think Denver. I'm taking Denver in this one.
Yeah, I'm with you. I'm going with Denver as well. Even without Teddy Bridgewater, I think Locke will do enough. And they're kind of feeling a little bit disrespected, I think. And they have a good defense still. So yeah, I think that Denver will win this one. But just that division game element makes it hard. But for whatever reason, the Raiders just do not have a home field advantage at all.
Yeah.
And I think the Broncos will win it there. So last game of Sunday, Washington football team at Dallas Cowboys. I got the Cowboys in this one. I think Taylor Heineke, though, he did make it off of protocol, so he will be back for this game, which is good to hear for them, for the football team. I still think Dallas will find a way to get this one done and lock up the division, even though Bobby's trying to be funny.
Yeah, I got Dallas too, but I think Dallas got to be careful, though. Did Taylor play when he played you guys like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, he did.
Okay. I couldn't remember if he played or not. I don't know. It got really close towards the end of that game with you guys, but I think Dallas still wins this one. The weird thing is I think Dallas is like a 10-point favorite or something like that right now, and
a little high.
Yeah, I don't know if it's by 10, but I still think Dallas wins the game.
Right. And Bobby mentioned the new protocols again, making it easier to get players back. That's how Heineke was able to sweep through. Stephanie says, "We them boys, you know what it is. You know what I'm saying." Stephanie knows what's going on. But yeah, I think we'll definitely get it done. But yeah, it could be a close one. You know what I'm saying? It's never when these games with the Eagles, the football team, and even the Giants are just always, you know what I'm saying? You never really know. So we'll see. But then finishing off this week 16 schedule, we have Monday Night Football, Dolphins at Saints. I already went with my boys, the Dolphins. They make me cry. But who do you got in this game?
I think Dolphins in a close one. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'd probably even like in the the matchup, whatever the under is, I'm probably taking the under.
Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. It's funny that the Saints, they got that big victory over Tampa Bay last week, but they couldn't do anything on offense.
Still 9-0. It was still 9-0.
Yeah, exactly. It was all defense. So that's what's up though. But that's our week 16 picks. No bye weeks, like we talked about. No bye weeks for the rest of the way, and fantasy playoffs are still underway. But I'm not going to be able to retain my crown in Myra's league. It doesn't look like, but I'm still going strong. Children of Thanos are going strong in Strizzy in your league. Actually, nice. Bobby and I both had a little bye week this first week. So I'm getting ready to see who my opponent is, and I'm gonna get my lineups locked in. But make sure everybody out there, good luck in the playoffs, and also before we roll out of there all together, you know what I'm saying, this will be our last time together before the holiday and stuff. So we do want to say Merry Christmas to all, Happy Holidays, whatever it is you celebrate, and we definitely appreciate your time that you spend with us and rocking with us all year.
For sure, most definitely, man. Couldn't have said it better myself.
So that's what it is. We'll be back Tuesday. We'll recap and we'll go over the scoreboard for all these games Tuesday on our big show. And then next week, we'll be back Thursday. We'll probably be back actually Thursday earlier in the morning than normal. Then instead of afternoon, we'll do kind of a morning for week 17, but we will be back with it. And yeah, like I said, we appreciate y'all. Stay safe, stay happy, stay healthy. And we'll be back soon. Bobby said he's out here killing it in Strizzy's league. He is the number 1 seed. I am the number 2 seed. I'm right behind him. So hopefully it'll come down to a matchup with us. Stephanie Washington says, "Merry Christmas, guys. Merry Christmas to you. We really appreciate you all year." And you got some Super Bowl squares coming your way as well. So hopefully, Stephanie, you can cash in again on that big game. And then, yeah, Bobby, again, happy holidays. We appreciate you. And take care of all them darn kids. You know, we know Santa's coming to your crib.
No, for real.
But that's what it is. That was week 16. Secure the bag. It's your boy A-Dub.
And your boy Strizzy.
Peace.